How ready are you guys for this game, and what's the mindset going in, I guess?
We very ready, That's been our whole motto since the start of January is to get to Indy. And now that it's here, we got to take full advantage of the moment and have great practice. And, this is going to be a tough game, So we know they pride themselves on toughness, so we got to come in and bring our toughness too.
Better team than maybe people are giving credit to? I mean, you guys are big favorites in this thing.
Probably the outside people, but inside of it, in Woody Hayes, we know what it is.
Hey, KJ, Urban described you, and I can't remember his exact wording, but it was somewhere along the lines of like cocky in a good way.
Who, me?
Yeah. What would you say to that assessment? What would your response be?
I'll say I'm cocky when I need to be. So, he'll ask me a question like, you would have caught that? I would have been like, duh, like something like that. So,
what's with this jacket?
It's a special teams jacket. You get it on special teams when you done did some stuff in the game, something like that. I just got mine. I supposed to had mine, so.
You just got it?
Yeah, it's December, November, and I need my jacket 2 weeks ago.
Do you know what these badges mean?
I know what some of them mean. It's just like teach tech. It's like you can put it on film and show younger guys. Speed. I forgot the other ones though.
Which one's speed?
The arrows.
That one's okay.
On your touchdown, did you point at the Michigan defender when you went in motion mode?
Yeah, I did. I pointed at him. It was just like she said, a cocky thing.
That's like I'm going to beat you on this play.
Yeah, like I'm gonna score. I already knew I was.
And
a couple times. That's good.
You had the Troy celebration.
Yeah. I don't know what Dwayne just told you, but yeah, I had the choice.
Dwayne says he had it, right, Taylor? Dwayne says
yeah,
he had
Dwayne
it
says he texted Troy and that you took it from him. How do you respond?
If you watch the video,
I don't mean to create a new controversy here, but
I know we talked about it after. I didn't see it till after the game, but I asked him, I'm like, why you take my celebration? He's like, what you talking about? And so he tried to act dumb about it. So I texted Troy also and showed him, but I didn't know Dwayne had did it until after, and then we was arguing. So it was a fun thing, though.
Obviously, the goal is to beat these guys. Do you allow yourself, though, to think about the playoff? That's where you guys want to get, and obviously you can't get there if you don't beat these guys.
Right, but we never look ahead into the playoffs. We just focus on Northwestern right now.
Dwayne, what's more enjoyable, blowing Michigan out or beating them in double overtime?
I think both, because you get to win and another pair of gold pants.
But if you were to rank them, where would they be?
I'd say blowing them out.
Because in a double overtime, you're probably not pointing at the defender across from you, are you?
Yeah, I still am.
KJ, why is Dwayne superior when it comes to hitting guys on the run, on the move, crossing routes, etc.? Where would you rank him? Of course, I don't know how many quarterbacks you've caught from, but you know when a ball is put in there where you need it, etc.
Right.
How good is he at that?
I feel like he's on the money every time with it, hitting everybody in stride. Throwing us open sometimes, and really telling us where to go with the ball, where he throw it. So, he's very precise with it.
When you go into a game like Saturday against Northwestern, they play a lot of zone. What is the approach like from a receiver standpoint, that you're going to be running a lot of stops all day? Do you know you're just going to be running through zones? You know what I mean? What are you telling yourself that's different from maybe last week?
For one, with zone, you got to have spacing, and that's a collective effort.
Yeah.
And when you catch it, it's no dancing. You ain't got to be the man. You got to knife, get vertical, and split defenders and fill the zones.
Yeah. Is it a totally kind of different exercise than prepping for last week? How would you describe it?
I feel like it is. We done seen it before, but it's just going switching game plan from a man standpoint to zone. So yeah, it's a different.
And how did Dwayne do against zone earlier this year from your vantage point?
Oh, he did great. Like I said, he was throwing us, stopping us. If we, as a receiver, you might not see it because you're just trying to play fast, but he might stop you with the ball. Or tell you where to run with the ball, so I think he does great against zone.
KJ, you heard there's a reason I'm asking this, but are you a Kobe Bryant fan?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, the reason I ask is because apparently Dwayne has studied Kobe a little bit. Do you see him acting more Kobe-like as the season goes along? And if so,
I feel
how?
like in the mentality, yeah, because his mentality has changed since the beginning of the season to the end right now. Like the Mamba mentality, I feel like he has that.
KJ, I mean, I know you guys say your main focus is to beat Northwestern, but obviously the playoff must be in the back of your mind a little bit. You were in this position last year, had the loss to Iowa, then came back knocking on the door, barely missed out. This year, the loss to Purdue, banging on the door. Do you feel the need to have that dominant performance and get a dominant win this weekend to make that kind of maybe not a 59-0 like people like to talk about around here, but put on that kind of style of performance and pass, like they call the eye test?
Yeah, basically, I feel like we gotta beat Northwestern and make it a statement around the country for the playoffs. Basically, what you said, just to pass the eye test, because we do have a loss from Purdue, but I feel like we're in championship mode football-wise, and that's our mindsets right now.
You feel like this team is as good as anyone in the country right now?
Definitely.
Why do you say that? I mean, obviously what you did against Michigan, I mean, what gives you that confidence now? Guys healthy, or what is it?
I mean, I think it's all of the above. Guys healthy, guys clicking, guys on the same page, and I feel like the confidence.
How
KJ,
does it
there-
make you feel though to
Last
know
question right
you
here.
want to win this game? Northwestern wants to win it too. Yet people are looking at it for more than just that, right? I mean, is that the sense you have of it?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we just got to focus on our jobs, individual jobs, and if we do our jobs collectively, it'll take care of itself.
Great. KJ, thank you very much.